be in my zone. I got this, I'ma do it all alone. I don't need your help, I do it on my own. I got this, 'cause I be in my zone.
What is up, everyone? My name is Jack Southall, back again with another video, and welcome to my WWE Fastlane 2016 review. And I went into this pay-per-view with low expectations, and unfortunately they definitely met them. Very disappointing show, to say the least, but really, was I expecting anything better from this? Kinda. I was holding on hope for it, but then again, February pay-per-views don't really deliver that good. You know, last year's Fastlane was not that impressive, and this year's definitely wasn't either. There were some good matches, there was some solid wrestling on the show, don't get me wrong, but overall, it's gonna be a pay-per-view that you're just gonna forget, really. So, anyway, let's not mope about, let's get into why I don't really have high hopes on this show, and yeah, let's get into it. So we have the pre-show match, which was Alberto Del Rio versus Kalisto for the United States Championship in a 2 out of 3 falls match, and it was very good. I really enjoyed what they did in this match. What's the dude from SmackDown? What's his name? Mauro Ranallo, whatever the fuck. He was on commentary for this match, and he was good. He's a great commentator. I really like his voice and how he actually calls out the move instead of going, "Oh my, oh what a maneuver," stuff like that. And so Del Rio worked extremely stiff in this match, and how he got the first fall was, I think he hit a chair on him or whatever to get the disqualification, because Del Rio's a heel, and because he's so arrogant, he thinks he can beat Kalisto in 2 falls anyway. So yeah, good heel tactics from Del Rio. Wasn't a lot of high flying in this match. It was very just basic kind of wrestling here. Kalisto had a sick Frankenstein, I will say that. And then I believe Kalisto got the second fall, and then he did another move, and he ended up getting the third fall. So, and he did a roll up, and that's how he got the third fall. So yeah, pretty fun match for the kickoff show. Don't know why this was a pre-show match, even though I thought it was very good. It should have been on the main show, but hey, Kalisto, he is still the United States champion, and he deserves it. He's a great US champion, and I want him to hold on to that belt for a while, and hopefully do something cool for WrestleMania. It'd be nice to see. Then we get to the actual show, which is Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch versus Naomi and Tamina Snuka, and wasn't a bad match. It was alright for what they did here, just basic tag team match, but a little bit better. I believe in one bit Naomi did a stunner over the turnbuckle, which was really cool, and how this match ended was I believe Sasha hit the bank statement on Naomi, and then Becky Lynch also had the disarmer on Tamina, and even though they both tapped out, I think Naomi was the legal woman. They tapped out, and that's how they won the match. Pretty cool way to open up the show, really good. Then we get to Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship. Still pretty good match, still, but we've just seen it too many times. I mean, apparently it's been like 10 times these two have wrestled. I mean, just too many. WWE just, you know, they just overexpose shit constantly. Like, how many shows are there, like wrestling shows now? But anyway, yeah, they just overexposed this match, really. Although it was very nice, some of the stuff they did. Kevin Owens did his fisherman suplex off the top, and Kevin Owens went to go for a powerbomb into the side of the apron, but then Dolph Ziggler went for a Honeycomb Runner, and he rammed him into the steel steps, which I thought was really cool. And I believe after that, Kevin Owens went for his pop-up powerbomb, which wasn't really much of a pop-up powerbomb, but he didn't even chuck him into the ropes. He just pretty much got him back here and just hit it, and that's how he won. So no running of the ropes for this pop-up powerbomb, which was weird. But anyway, Kevin Owens retains the Intercontinental title. Decent match, but we've seen it too many times. Kevin Owens wins. That's awesome. Then we get the Wyatt family versus Ryback, Big Show, and Kane. I really don't care about this match. Is there anything that really to talk about this? Like, really? I believe in the promo building up, they used AJ Styles' TNA theme, I guess, so that was alright, but there was nothing really to talk about. I think Ryback, he did some knees into the corner, kind of like CM Punk. I don't know if that's his way of getting back at him, but probably not. Anyway, Big Show, I believe it was Ryback who got the pinfall on Luke Harper, I believe. And yeah, just a boring match. Could not give a shit. Why the hell did Big Show, Kane, and Ryback win? You know, the Wyatt family definitely deserved to win. You know, if they want to build up this team to be really strong, yet they lose to the weirdest instances. Like, well, Undertaker and Kane, you know, fair enough. They still should have won, but still fair enough. But they haven't beat the Dudley Boys and all the ECW dudes at TLC, and then they destroy Brock Lesnar at Royal Rumble, and now they're losing to fucking Big Show, Kane, and Ryback, Vince's wet dream, and I just find it stupid. Like, what are you going to do with the Wyatt family? If you're going to have Braun Strowman versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania, I don't know if they're still doing that. You know, if you're going to do something big with the Wyatts, have them win against these three. What did Big Show, Kane, and Ryback do to, like, help themselves or to help the other opponent? Big Show apparently said on Stone Cold's podcast that it was his job to put over younger talent. Sorry, buddy, but you weren't putting over younger talent. You beat them, you idiot. But, yeah, sorry, Big Show, got a bit angry there, buddy. Still love ya. Anyway, Big Show, Kane, and Ryback won. They shouldn't have. Stupid match, stupid win, just stupid. Then we get to a backstage segment with Roman Reigns.
Big top dog.
And he's pretty much talking shit. And Ambrose comes out and pretty much says some stuff, whatever. Next match is Brie Bella, who goes into Brie mode, taking on Charlotte for the Divas title. And it was pretty good, you know, I really enjoyed it. I liked how Brie Bella was wearing Daniel Bryan's kick pads that he wore at WrestleMania 30. I thought that was very classy of her. Charlotte worked on the neck area, and I don't know if that was like to get back at Nikki Bella or something, because Nikki's out with neck surgery, because Nikki Bella sent out a tweet saying like classy or whatever and stick the middle fingers up. So yeah, pretty good working on the neck area, pretty smart actually. Luckily Ric Flair did not kiss any of the divas, thank God. We get a nice little submission combo by Brie Bella. She ended up getting in the yes lock, which was pretty cool of her. But Charlotte Flair just ended up getting the figure eight, and Brie Bella pretty much tapped out, and Charlotte retained the title. So, alright Divas match. Brie Bella did very, very good though, I will say that. I know I'm pretty harsh on the Bella Twins, but she did do very well in this match. Charlotte was pretty good as well. She retained the Divas title, and yeah, it was all good. After that match, we got Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles, and I really, really liked this match. This was really good. I believe like they were doing something on the top rope or whatever, and I don't know if it's like a Styles clash. I've got no fucking idea, but they on the top rope, and then they dropped, and I think AJ like dropped on his head or whatever. It looked kind of dodgy, and they hit the walls of Jericho. AJ didn't tap out. Then he went for a lion table on the outside. AJ was alright. And then I believe after that, AJ locks in like a calf crusher, which is like pretty much... No, he hits the Styles Clash first, and then he hooks on the calf crusher. And Jericho looks like he is just in agony, man, which was great selling in my opinion. Of course, he can't take it anymore. He taps out. AJ Styles wins. And after the match, Jericho looks at it and I thought, oh shit, is this going to be the heel turn that I'm thinking of? Nope, just shakes his hand and moves on with his day. AJ wins. So what I've been hearing is that this might be AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental title. I'd love to see that match. I think that would be fucking awesome for WrestleMania. But I don't know, I want to see Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. because I think that match would be awesome, or maybe like some sort of 6-man ladder match. But if we get AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens, I'm not going to complain. Yeah, because those two would be awesome to see wrestle. Then after that, we get the cutting edge peep show between Christian and Edge, and then they call that the New Day. And this was good, but it just got weird, man. I was expecting like some cool tag team to finally face off against the New Day, but instead we get the League of Nations, and I'm just like, really? I believe Edge made a joke about apparently how the New Day is just what happened if Edge, Christian, and Beyonce had a threesome, and I'm like, Jesus, alright. So much for PG. And the League of Nations come out. That was our big surprise tag team. Are you excited for that? Because fuck Enzo and Big Cass. And like I said before, they'll probably debut them the night after WrestleMania. And the segment was just shit, you know. Very disappointing. Pretty much, it looks like the League of Nations were on like Edge and Christian's side, and then all of a sudden the League of Nations would just go to attack Edge and Christian, and then it turns out the New Day are on Edge and Christian's side. Like, what was the point of that? Like, who's is New Day face, or like, what's going on here? Please don't tell me they're doing New Day versus League of Nations. Like, New Day deserve much, much better than the League of friggin' Nations. Like, come on. But anyway, I hope they just make fools out of the League of Nations at WrestleMania. I really do, if they end up doing that match. Anyway, so we get Curtis Axel versus R-Truth. Why? Because why not? Curtis Axel wins. Hooray, let's move on to the main event. We get Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar. Winner faces Triple H for the world title at WrestleMania 32. And you know what? This was a damn good match. I don't care whoever the winner was. I'm very happy with I'm very happy that they put on a good match, you know. We get Brock Lesnar. He went out and kicked some serious ass. And I believe there was one bit where I was cheering for Dean Ambrose most of the time, but there was one bit where there was a suplex on the outside. That looked really painful. And then Ambrose also bitch slapped Brock Lesnar, and then Lesnar just snaps and just knees him in the face. It was very brutal. And then Roman came in and the crowd just booed him. And then I believe it was one bit, Roman jumped from the steel steps, and pretty much Brock catched him in an F5. Before he could actually hit the F5 on him, Ambrose low-blowed him, which I said before, Brock Lesnar, wear a friggin' cup to the ring now. Everyone's just gonna low-blow you, mate. But Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose end up doing like a double powerbomb, Shield style, through one of the announce tables, and then they do it again, which was just crazy. And then they bury Brock Lesnar with the announce table, the other one. And then there was one bit where I thought they were going for a roll-up, but Roman like jumped over Dean, which I thought was pretty cool. And Dean ends up hitting the dirty deeds, and that was a 2 count. I nearly thought that was it there. And then there was a German suplex to Roman Reigns while he had Dean Ambrose in for a Samoan drop, which I thought was pretty cool. And then Lesnar goes over, and then Lesnar's on the ground. Roman Reigns tries to go over to Lesnar, and then he got him in the Kimura lock. And then Dean Ambrose comes in with a steel chair and just whacks the shit out of them. And then right after that, I believe Roman Reigns hits like a spear or a Superman punch on Dean. He goes for the pinfall, and the big top dog is going to WrestleMania 32 because fuck what the fans think. I did expect this. I'm not that angry that Roman Reigns won. I am still holding hope that Roman Reigns versus Triple H at WrestleMania 32 can be a good match. I know it can be a good match. And you know what? Here's what I'll say about this. If they build up Roman Reigns versus Triple H really good, if they make Roman Reigns look very, very good going into this match, I'm all for it, you know. I know they can do it. They've done it like the night after TLC when he won the title from Sheamus and the crowd cheered him, you know. That was cool because they built him correctly. And now they can do that again with building up to WrestleMania, and they can have the crowd cheer him so Roman gets this big moment, but they have to book him correctly. Triple H has to be a fantastic heel going into this and just make it good. That's all you really need to do for that kind of match to make it work. As for what Ambrose and Lesnar are doing at WrestleMania, they're probably going to face each other in a match, which would be pretty cool. I'd like to see those two just dominate and just have a cracker of a match. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this review. Might as well give out my match of the night. Ooh, what is my match? I'm kind of torn. I am actually kind of torn because there wasn't like a real standout match. Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles. Screw it. Main event was good, don't get me wrong, but you know what? Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles I thought was a very good match. I think those two guys just put on a great showing. Handshake at the end, and yeah, I just really enjoyed it. How would I rate this pay-per-view? Because there was nothing really stand out to this, and the ending was pretty shit, seeing Reigns win, and also Reigns and Triple H had a stare down right after the match. I'm going to give this show probably a Bret Hart rating of 4 out of 10. Now, I know I gave Royal Rumble 2015 a 4.5 out of 10, and you're thinking, God, that's a bit harsh. But at least with Royal Rumble, they had the triple threat match for the world title, which was fucking incredible. Because if it wasn't that for that match, or if that match was shit, that would probably be a 3 out of 10, that pay-per-view. Or maybe even lower. But yeah, fucking 4 out of 10 pay-per-view. Nothing special. You're gonna forget it in, you know, a good week or two, and it probably won't even set up much. Well, it did set up some stuff, but not much for you to get really invested in. But yeah, this is going to be it for this review. I hope you have enjoyed. I was a bit all over the place for this. I was stopping a lot, but then again, when you give me a shit pay-per-view, that's probably what's going to happen. Anyway, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below what you thought of this pay-per-view. Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Let me know. If you want to see more from me, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button. I've got more gaming videos coming on the way, like 2K16, SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, all kinds of stuff. Make sure to check out Lego Star Wars. Of course, I've got the Raw review coming tomorrow, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Twitter and Instagram is at JackermanLowell31. Thank you so much for watching, and I am out in 3, 2, 1.